How we going today, guys? It's Mikki from Live Like a Suicide here. About to show you a bit of a day in the life of how we do things. Got a band rehearsal today, and I've got to go to the music store to pick up a cable for speakers, a big pair of speakers that Djamel's got, so that we can actually have one of our first proper rehearsals. We've just been jamming with each other for a while now, pretty much about a year now, but yeah, now we're going to have a full live sort of setup. We're going to test our live rig, so to speak. So yeah, I'm about to head down to the music store, Bam Bam Music down in Blacktown, to see if they've got the cable that I need. I hope they do, and yeah, we will see you when I get there. I've had to stop and get some Mickey D's, because Mickey needs Mickey D's. Mickey's a hungry hippo. A hungry boy. Australian Mickey D's was kind of shit, I have to admit. It's not consistent. It's not consistent at all. I got a large quarter-pounder meal, which is Mickey's main meal. It's the meal that Mickey likes the most. Mickey does like nuggets. Mickey despises any burger with beetroot on it. Anyway, we'll be at Bam Bam soon. We've got to get that cable, and then we'll be at Djamel's, and hopefully Jake will be there, and you guys will see the rest of A.L.A.S. So yeah, fucking all hail Slim Shady. Alright, I've made it to Bam Bam's. Bam Bam's is just over here. You can see Bam Bam Music. So yeah, I'm gonna run in, grab the cable, and then head over to Djamel's, and we should be ready to rock and roll. Just came back from Bam Bam. Got some picks. I used purple jazz 3s and also the little red ones as well. But my main picks that I mainly use to practice with and also to record with Jaquetto picks. They're made in Australia. A bloke up in Newcastle, I'm pretty sure, or near Newcastle, somewhere, makes them like boutique guitar picks. They're absolutely amazing. Thick guitar picks too. Great for speed picking and all that type of other fancy jazz. But I got the cable. This is the power lead that I needed, and also the speaker slave cable that we needed. So that's all going in the studio pile. My whole passenger seat is full, and I also picked up my regular Ernie Ball Cobalt strings. They're custom 46 to 9s. They are absolutely amazing. I've currently got the Paradigms on my guitar right now, 9 to 48s, I'm pretty sure. And I like them, they're alright, but I just don't like the feel of the metal on them. The feel of the Cobalt, they almost feel like flat wounds, but they're round wound. So yeah, I can't praise these enough. If you haven't tried Cobalts, try them. They are actually audibly louder. Like when you're sitting playing not plugged into an amp, they're louder than regular nickel strings. It's not just BS on the back of the packet. These are some of the best strings you can come by, in my humble opinion anyway. So yeah, Chuggin' Tones on the A.L.A.S records, Ernie Ball Cobalt strings. The more funky tones, like on the Strat that we've got right now, we're running Diarios. I always struggle to pronounce it. 9 to 42s, the NXY, the black matte packet. You guys know what I'm talking about. That's great on a Strat. Clean tones, and little hint for your Chili Peppers fans out there: if you want to run a John Spec Strat, run those strings. Don't run Ernie Balls. Ernie Balls are great. Ernie Balls will do the job for you, but if you want that tone, that Chili Pepper tone, especially on a clean setting, or that just that funky sort of edge, those strings are absolutely great for that. So yeah, anyway, done with Bam Bam. Now we're going to head over to Djamel's and we're going to see the rest of the band. So I'll catch you there, okay? You'll catch me there, I'll catch you there, okay? See you guys soon, alright? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and morons, we've arrived here at Djamel's place. Here, let me flip it around and we'll go say hi to the boys. See what How we going, boys?
Very well. Good cat, mate. Good cat.
For vlog purposes, here are the boys. Here are the boys. What are we making today?
It's chicken wings. Chicken wings.
What's your name? No one knows who you are. What's your name?
My name is Saddam Hussein.
Okay. Having a cookout. The chickens are seeing what they will become. Chicken wings. They actually look hungry.
Hungry for
cannibalistic ass chickens. Okay, so we're here. We're going to do a bump in, which basically means getting all the crap out of my car, all the equipment, all of the instruments and rest of the studio jazz, all that shit, yada yada yada. We'll set all that stuff up. I might set up the camera in the corner and do a bit of a time lapse so you can see how long it takes for us to set up shit. Ain't that right, Jakey?
Yes, sir.
And then yeah, we'll get to showing you how Jakey records a solo. Okay? So I hope you guys are excited for that. Alright, stay tuned. Okay, now is the arduous task of setup. I hate setup. I love setup. You gotta love the things you hate, and hate the things you love. Better it sounds now. Setup is finally finished. We have our big speakers set up on the computer. We're going to get to some recording now and we're going to show you how it's done, okay? Mikki out. I'm going on a trip on a favourite rocket ship, running through the sky, little unexpected. The next boat. The next boat. Here. You take this.
We're going on a trip.
It's honestly the equivalent of, I left this book at home when you're on your way to school. The adult equivalent of it.
I forgot my PE uniform, sir. keep moving.
Oh.
Make it higher.
Spring. Something so sexual about that word.
Just
Spring.
it just flows.
It just flows like a menstrual cycle of the seasons.
That's poetic.
It is poetic. It is poetic. Stuff that gets your dick hard, you know? And anything that gets your dick hard is good. Because there's some bad in the world, but there's also good.
Life advice with Mikki.
A lot of bad equals all good. Yes. So, to all of our international viewers, if we have any, there are a lot of fuckwits that drive in Australia. Like, I don't know how some of you idiots get your fucking licenses, but dead set, you need to go back to the drawing board and maybe consider walking. Because half of you are blind, half of you are not spatially aware, you do not understand how a car actually works and what you can do with it. So I genuinely think half of the population shouldn't be on the road.
Like at all.
At all. At all. It's not
Preferably like a
anyone.
fraction.
MX boat.
Let's go.
Little white smoke that shot out the back because my car's a kerosene lamp.
Yes, sir.
Burning oil all day, every day. Look at the skyline. See if you can zoom out to the skyline. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's Sydney. Sydney's a big place. Like, I don't know, like if people aren't from Sydney, I don't think you guys understand how big Sydney actually is. Sydney's not just the city. It's like, I don't know, I've never been really anywhere else, but like, I think like A.L.A, like, mainly it's just the city, and then you have like other parts of A.L.A that are named different places. Sydney is like A.L.A, it's like that, but everywhere is Sydney, technically. Like, you do have different suburbs, but it's like to the broad of the rest of Australia, to everyone else, it's still considered Sydney. Right, from the city all the way up to Penrith in the Blue Mountains, which is considered Western Sydney. Where we are, where we live, it's considered Western Sydney. But yeah, it's all Sydney. So Sydney is actually a big fuck off city. It's one of the biggest cities in the world, and it's the biggest city in Australia. So yeah, from where we were just then on the highway, you could see all the way out to the CBD, and that's about 35 kilometres. For our international viewers, if we have any, I don't know if we do, but we probably do. Yeah, that's a bit about the geography about the place where we live. It's a big bloody place. You got to drive everywhere.
It's massive.
It's massive. It's massive.
Like long walks down Circular Quay.
Shut up. I do. I like long walks down Circular Quay, ladies.
Take notes.
Take notes.
Take notes.
Take notes. Long walks alone, preferably.
Yeah, you can't tag along, ladies.
You can't tag along.
He likes taking the walks, but they got to be solo.
They got to be alone, and I walk in the rain so no one can see me cry. We've got Jakey Strat. We've got the 10-meter extension cables. I'm going to hand it back to Jakey.
Thank you. Although that, my friends, is Pemway Hill, or at least the starting climb of it.
Can't drive up there anymore.
No, sadly.
I remember almost crashing a friend's car just trying to do a burnout around the roundabout. She was a good friend, and she didn't get mad at me for it. We both actually thought it was hilarious. I after the shock wore off, obviously, but yeah, like, she was good for not getting mad at me for it. If you're watching this, thank you for that.
There's a core memory right there.
Yeah, it is a core memory. It is a core memory. She'll remember it. And Blacktown is where all the creatures come out to play.
No, yeah, we don't speak about Blacktown. The name itself is morally questionable.
Yes, it is. But yes, Blacktown is where the creatures come out to play. If you do come to Sydney and you want a tourist spot, and you're into the ghetto places, come to Blacktown train station.
Absolutely.
There are sights to be seen.
Absolutely.
Sights to be seen.
And if you don't feel like being stabbed, but instead maybe mugged, try Doonside.
Near Blacktown train station, like, you know, if you walk around, you will find a pizza place, a kebab place that does pretty good pizza slices. So it's worth risking your life for the food. A bit like Brooklyn. I hear that's what Brooklyn's like.
Leave it to me to zoom in to find the only alcoholic sign
Just
in the shot.
For our American audience, though, Australia's a bit different when it comes to the ghettos. You don't have to worry about getting shot, more or less stabbed, and ending up unconscious and waking up somewhere where you don't remember going to.
Yeah, guns are a bit less common here, but knives on the other hand.
Knives and groups of people.
There's just so many places you can hide them.
You'll never know. You'll just be for, like, you know, a cool little stroll through Blacktown and a group of 12-year-olds will stab your ass. It's okay, though. It's home.
It's home.
It's home.
It's shit, but it's home. And it's, in a way, that's kind of beautiful.
Isn't that what Ron said at the Chamber of Secrets to Harry? I think it's brilliant.
I think it's brilliant.
I think it's brilliant. So yeah, to all of our people in countries where alcohol is banned or countries where alcohol stores haven't been built yet, we're going to an alcohol store. It's called Bottle Shop over in Australia.
It's one of our favourite places.
One of our many sayings for that place, but mainly Bottle Shop. I don't know what you guys call it over in the other lands where you guys are from, out in the lands in between and far beyond, but we call it a bottle shop. Or Bottle O.
Bottle O's classic.
Bottle O. Alright, let's park up. Most people are too pussy to do this. It's called reverse parking, people. Alright? Learn how to do it. If you don't know how to reverse park, you shouldn't have a license. Like, I'm being serious. You should not have a license. You should not know how to drive a car. As a matter of fact, you deserve to be in a gulag. Like, straight up Stalin gulag. Like, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of people I think should be in the gulag, but people that can't drive, you're like the first. You're the first people. If I ever come to power, I'm creating gulags just for people that can't drive. Just letting you know. And I will be the one to deem whether you can drive or not. Alright?